Hey friends. Okay, today I wanted to read you something, and this is from a client. This was the very first time she reached out to me, and I really thought that this might resonate with many of you. I have had pretty much this exact same email more times than I can count. Uh, if this resonates with you, I would love to know because it's almost like you could just fill in the names and keep the same format for this email that I receive. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a word and a little bit of encouragement today if this is you. And I want to also caveat this with she did sign up for the program and has been working with me for several months and has made some tremendous progress that she never thought she would ever do, which I also hear a lot. However, I thought it was important to share these beginning words. This is before I ever even met her. And here is what she wrote me. Kim, I have followed you for a while and am finally gaining the umph to contact you. I am an over 50 lady with all of the stuff you talk about, the issues that you talk about. I am majorly sugar addicted with no motivation. I have a gym membership, but have not been in over a year. I know you will have other questions that we will talk about. I just thought I would let you know what you will be taking on if you decide to work with me. I'm hitting send now, so I don't back out like I have before. I cannot tell you how many times I have heard these exact words, seriously. And first of all, let me say to you that it takes extraordinary bravery to reach out. I know this. I have had to do this in my life as well. First, admitting that you need help is super scary because then all the justifications are gone. You are at that point responsible for taking action and admitting that you need to change and that you can't do it alone. And that is super scary. And reaching out is also an act of bravery. It takes tremendous courage and just desire for change, an overwhelming sense of change and desire for something better and different in your life. And that takes bravery. It takes courage to step out and contact someone, especially someone that you have not ever talked to in person. And I realize that, and I don't take that lightly. I also have heard many times, I thought you should know what you're going to be getting into taking me on as a client or a project. Ladies, I have been doing this for over 30 years. The absolute worst person I've ever worked with and the biggest project I've ever had and the most hopeless case that has ever been in my path was myself. It was not you, I promise. There is nothing we won't work together to achieve. There is nothing that we won't find a solution to. Even if I don't have all the answers, I have a team of people that I network with that will help you. It is a group effort. There are other ladies that are in this program who have been working through this process for a long time. They're at all different stages and phases, and they are amazing. They are the most supportive and spiritual and prayerful women I've ever known, and I am blessed to get to work with them and have them in my circle. And you get access to them as well. We grow together, we learn together, we encourage and support one another. And we do this through nutrition and exercise, yes, but we do this through our mindset lessons, and we do this while we're also growing spiritually and in our relationship with God. And it is a blessing. I have an amazing woman who helps co-teach some of the mindset lessons. She is a writer. She has written many, many prayer books. I'm going to put the link to her books on Amazon in the comments here for y'all. Check out her work. She is amazing, and she co-teaches with me. She does some of the mindset lessons. So you get a spiritual backdrop to everything else that we're talking about as far as health and nutrition. So if this is you, over 40, with all the issues, which are fatigue, exhaustion, insomnia, weight gain, hormonal weight gain, the hormone belly, sugar addiction, bad food like processed foods like crackers and chips and queso and fried foods. You have tried every diet on the planet and nothing stuck and nothing has worked. You don't want to exercise. You're over it. You're sick of exercising. You've been a member. You've tried it all and none of it's stuck with you. We have all been here. This is a new phase of life that we're all navigating together. I'm just a little bit ahead of you, and I've figured out some ways and some strategies and techniques that I can teach you to help navigate this better and get some results. You do not have to succumb to feeling exhausted, fatigued, frustrated, unmotivated, shameful for your weight or your lack of ability to lose weight. We start to internalize that as we feel guilty about it. You don't have to feel that way. Lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem, that all kind of comes with it. And we tackle all of these issues and we learn some strategic tips and skills to help us nutritionally and to help us with movement that looks different for everybody. But I want to encourage you, if this sounded like you, don't be scared to reach out. Let's just have a conversation. You don't have to join up. You don't have to join anything. You don't have to do anything. This is just an honest and open conversation, and it is the first step to taking actionable change and making actionable change in your life. So taking this one step just to reach out and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take you up on that free phone call and just talk to you about what I have going on, and having a conversation about that out loud with another person who's been through this before and see if we're a good fit, maybe or maybe not. But just doing that teaches your brain that you can do hard things, that you are brave, and that you can make a change, that you will take action. You're an action taker. So I encourage you, for nothing else, but to prove to yourself that you're an action taker, set up a call with me. There's a link in the description of this video where you can click on it and set up a free call. And we'll just talk about what's going on with you. And I will be happy to give you information, but also a little direction and where I think is the best course of action for you, whether it's with me or not. But I do think that it's important to reflect upon all of my people who are working with me currently. This is something I want you guys to do. This is for you. Reflect upon the first time you reached out to me for help and those words and how far along you've come in the process, because that is really a great gauge to motivate you to continue on, but also allow you to see and congratulate yourself a little bit on all the progress that you made just by taking that one first step. I love this. I'm hitting send now so I don't back out like I have before. I know this is a lot of you. Y'all have told me this often, that you have reached out and deleted it and never sent it. And you did that several times before you finally did hit send and we got to connect and have a conversation. So if that is you, if you have reached out multiple times or you're on the fence and every single time you're just like, oh, I don't think I can do it today, just call. I would love just to visit with you and have a conversation about you. No pressure, no sales, just chat and see where you are. If nothing else, it will validate that you're not insane and that you're not going through this aging phase of life alone. right? Many of you are either in menopause or starting menopause, you're in perimenopause. That can be a scary time because your body is changing. It is going nutball and you don't understand what's happening. And all of the stuff that was working for you does not work anymore. I've been there. All of my ladies have been there as well. And so if nothing else, this will just allow you to know that you are valid in the way you're feeling and what you think, and that you're not alone, that we are all going through similar things, and that there are strategies, techniques, and skills that can help you navigate this phase a lot easier and come out of it even better than you were in your 20s and 30s. So the best years are yet to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to this beautiful woman who actually hit send on this email and took the first step and then continued on. She is doing so well, as are a lot of the others. So I encourage you just to reach out and click that link and set up a call. I'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.